Hello everyone, and welcome back to Allthemodium 7. In the last episode, we did some occultism, which sounds a little bit scary, but essentially what we did is we set up this thing over here. It is called, if we remember it, a storage actuator, right? This guy right here, he's got a cool little animation that floats in the sky, and what he is he's a storage system. And he actually stores quite a lot of stuff. As you can see, we've got a bunch of ores in here, or a bunch of resources, and we've got a maximum amount of types, so like different types of blocks and items, of 640. And that's because we've actually added some of these dimensional storage stabilizers onto like this sides. You can also do one like at the bottom and top of these apparently. So essentially it has to be like not necessarily hitting this block, but hitting just above this block. So I'm not actually sure how the one below works. Maybe it just goes through, but yeah, it's pretty cool. On top of that, we have the ability to open and access this system from, I believe, anywhere with this little guy, this storage accessor. So boom, we can open it up, you know, we can take things out. Pretty cool. And then on top of that, we have a stable wormhole, all from the same thing. And this thing obviously allows us to access it, but more importantly, it allows us to connect it with the external storage. So I could connect that block over there, but this allows me to, you know, have it over there, possibly build something around it to make it look, you know, a little bit cool. But then still have it hooked up to our system over here. Pretty cool. So what do we do this episode? Well, what I would like to do is I would like to make a crusher from the same mod. Now this is a very fast crusher. If we actually have a look on the side here, I can search crusher, and there's a few here. There's a slow crusher, there's a normal crusher, there's a fast crusher, and then there's a very fast crusher. So this is what I want to try and do. Now, as to whether we can do that, that's sort of a different question. I actually, you know, I've checked the rest of this, and I had a bit of a plan, but I forgot to check this ritual. So let me just double check this one real quick. All right, so this is the guy we're going to try and summon, the Madrid Crusher. It's both more resistant to essence decay and faster than the other crushers. Okay, beautiful. And if we click on this will be the ritual required. Okay, it is a little bit scary. Let's go ahead and place this somewhere, just so that we sort of can, I guess, wrap our heads around what exactly we need. Like already, we don't have red chalk, so I'm guessing we're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna get our hands on that as well. Hopefully it's not too difficult. As for where we're gonna place it, we don't really have much room. I might actually hollow out or like wipe out this little mound I'm sitting on, and we might be able to place it under there. So I might try and do that. For now, I guess I'll just slap it there. Realistically, I could put it down there. And I don't know. I'll be back with this nice and cleared out. Okay, so I've got a nice cleared out area here, obviously. Now, the beautiful thing about having this little storage guy is I can obviously quickly access our inventory, and I don't have to run all the way back. And we can grab out the chalk that we do have. So I think, yeah, we're going to have to use some gold. We're going to have to use some white chalk as well. Now, these chalks, it does look a little bit scary because like the patterns change, and depending on when you click it changes. It does not matter, you know, what sort of symbol happens to be on the ground when you press it. I think it's just to add a little bit of variety to it, I guess, when you're doing this, which I really like it. It's pretty cool because obviously, like, if I had two of these rituals next to each other, like what we sort of do here, it's not just the same symbol, you know what I mean, like non-stop. So it actually looks pretty cool. So obviously, that's the white chalk. That's the gold chalk. We are going to need red chalk, it looks like. So this stuff is going to need afrit essence, which I don't actually know how to get. It looks like we're going to get it from an unbound afrit. Okay, so we might be going down a bit of a rabbit hole. So I guess I'll check here real quick. What would this cost to get? Summon afrit. I'm probably going to have to check the book. Oh, okay. So as you can see, here is a way to summon it. We will need a flint and steel, some quartz, gunpowder, and netherrack, it looks like, so that should be fine. We will also need, obviously, this book of binding afrit. So let's see if we can do that. Book of binding, and then allegedly we need this one here. So already, what's that going to be? That's going to be purple dye. I mean, that's actually pretty easy, and then we obviously bind that together with that stuff. Okay. And what was the next thing? Oh yeah, I need to find this actual ritual. So Abras Open Conjure is what we're going to need. Okay, we're going to be using purple dye again. And I'm going to need to find a new place to put this. We've got a lot of rituals happening, so make sure you've got plenty of space to slap these guys down. I can probably just slap it down here. Yeah, this looks like a pretty good spot. So I'm going to place it right there. We'll obviously have to get rid of this tree, which I might just chop down entirely. That should probably be fine. And yeah, now in terms of this guy, and like what we need to actually, I guess, set him up. Obviously, the purple dye and all that we have, the candles we have, it looks like we will need skeleton skulls and wither skeleton skulls, which we can do. We can do. I'm probably going to have to go into the other, and then I might even save them into a data modal. I think that might be the play. In the meantime, though, we can set up the rest of this stuff, so let's grab the chalk out. Here we go, and I'll quickly place all this stuff. You know what I realized? I don't think I even told you guys what the Crusher Spirit's going to do. So allegedly, it's going to crush ores, and, you know, we'll get more out of it. Now, I'm not sure how we go about necessarily automating that, but, I mean, we'll try, I guess. So how many candles do I need? I need at least, what, 8? Do we have 8 candles already? We've got 4 here, we've got 4 over there. So we do have 8, so I might just borrow these ones, to be honest. Oh, okay, well, we actually already have... Oh my god, what am I getting hit by? What am I... Oh my god, they scare the heebie-jeebies out of me. We've already got a wither skeleton data model. Yeah, model. And we also need skeleton skulls. Oh, we actually already have... There we go, we've already got the wither skeleton skulls. So to get the normal skeleton skulls, we could do like severing. We could obviously just farm them. I reckon we just set up a wither skeleton modal as well. So we're going to search modal. I don't know. I'm not going to lie. I recently watched the latest Matrix and they were pronouncing stuff modal. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. And we also need the other thing, which actually, deep, what's it called? Hostile neural networks. All right, what I was going to say is I also need this guy, obviously, the deep learner. So how do we actually set this up? Because obviously I just slept through the night, which means there's no skeletons here. So where can I find skeletons? Do they spawn in the other? I don't think they do. Now, when I say I don't think they do, I'm pretty sure they do, but I was talking more in terms of like the biomes that I am near. You know what I mean? Like we've got an Enderman biome. I don't think we have any of those like gravelly ones that obviously the skeletons usually spawn in. I think that's where they usually spawn. We can check it out though. Do we have any skeleton-looking spawns? Not particularly. Oh, by the way, I said other. I meant nether the first time, but now I actually do think that I mean other. Listen, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, the answer, by the way, is yes, they do spawn here. So I'm gonna save this skeleton in here, put him in there, and I'll quickly go and farm these guys up. And that is going to be easy peasy. Everything we needy. Ooh, we need a ghast here as well, and apparently ghast spawn out here in the Soul Sand Valley, so I'll kill this guy, and I'll be honest, it didn't look like it dropped anything, did it? No, not particularly. Alright, I went back to the overworld, and I'm in the mine, and I believe that was the last one. Yep, okay, so we now have the data model, so I'm going to go back to the base. I might even craft a new, oh, we've got an urn. I might as well pick up the urn. I might even craft a new simulation chamber just so that we can, you know, have more of these guys running at once. But yeah, I also, what I definitely need to do is we need to invest in some teleporting technology. In fact, I think I can do something like that right now. So like, at the moment, I'd have to find my way out here. So I could dig out, I could do any of that. But I believe, you guys told me to check this out, a warp stone. And I was also hoping that the search would... Oh, sync with JI, there we go. Oh, that's beautiful. I believe we can create a warp stone. Okay, it didn't really work entirely, but it tried. This guy here, the warp stone. So it's going to be ender pearls. It's going to be purple dye. So I think we can craft that, I guess, depending on whether we have a purple flower. What do we have? You know what? I think we've got these. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. So this warp stone... Obviously, it's used to make, you know, waystones and stuff. But when you just have one in your inventory, you can hold right-click, it'll charge up, and we can pick where we want to go. So I can click on my machines and teleport back here, and then it gets hit on a 300-second cooldown. And yeah, I think it's meant to use up a durability. It didn't seem to, but yeah, now it's on a 300-second cooldown. So as long as we don't need to travel again for 300 seconds, we're pretty good. So... yeah, nice. In the meantime, let's go ahead and craft what we want. What do I want? Well, I actually want a simulation chamber. We do want another one of these guys. Okay, it's that simple. We apparently had everything. So this guy will obviously go back in here. I'll slap him here and see if he gets power. I'm just not sure if he actually is within the range of anything. I don't think we have anything that's like at that height. Like this guy, actually... Oh, no, that guy doesn't reach. Okay, so these guys are probably getting their power from below. So if I do want this guy to get power, it's going to be a bit messy, isn't it? All right, I'm going to craft a wireless charger, and then I'm going to upgrade him into the advanced wireless charger. I might also grab some energy pipes, if we have any of those laying around. And then I'll see if I can hook him up to be like up here or something. So, for example, that should actually work pretty well. And that should reach this guy. Maybe give it a... Yep, there we go. He's getting power. So, I'm obviously going to take out this skeleton doohickey. Chuck him in there. That should be good. The next thing I'm going to need to do is get the matrices. I really like that we have this pretty much from anywhere. I'll make as many as I can, which is apparently a stack. That will go in there. And this guy will run. Beautiful. He's not going to get stuff all the time, but he'll at least start generating. And hopefully we can get him... all we need is, I believe, just one of these little things to be created for that skeleton skull that we're obviously after. In the meantime, I could make a cleaver, and we could go out and try to, you know, defeat a skeleton. That's always an option. We'll see. We'll see what we do. All right, you know what? I think I actually will make a cleaver, or at least I'm going to give it a shot. So I've grabbed a bunch of wood, and we've got some stone here. I'll also need some stencils. It's going to look like. How do you make stencils again? I believe it is planks and sticks in the crafting grid like this. Like that. That should give us some patterns. There we go. They're not called stencils. They're called patterns. I'll chuck them in there. I'm going to make the pieces we need. So I'm going to need a large plate and a broad blade. So I'm going to make those out of stone. So we'll go the broad blade and we'll go the large plate. Then I'm going to make the handles out of wood. So I'll chuck that in there. We'll go tough handle. And we want 2 of these. There we go. We can go back to the crafting here, chuck all of this stuff in, and we should now have a cleaver. And as you can see, it comes with severing too, which is awesome because that's obviously what we want for the heads. By itself, it does 7 attack damage. It's not too bad, but you might also recall that we have plenty of diamonds. So I might go ahead and upgrade this guy like so, and he'll do a little bit more. You know, it's not amazing, but it is an upgrade both in terms of durability and just, I think, in general, I guess. So there we go. Is there anything else we want to chuck on this guy? I believe we can use quartz. And, ooh, this guy's been running. Look. This is how much quartz... Oh! I'm not going to lie. I thought we'd get some nether quartz from this essence. We get 12 a pop. So if I make all of this... Oh, my God. So this... Wow. Okay. Give me a second to wrap my head around what we've just done. So let me fill you in, because I don't think I mentioned it. But in the last episode, I think it was the last... We set up a garden cloche in here, a second one, and this one's making nether quartz. And obviously, it's doing a pretty good job. It's just going to do that infinitely, I guess. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. This guy, do you have anything? No. He's processed 10 times? How much power does he use? 80 forge energy per tick. That's pretty good. These guys use 250 and 512. So this guy, yeah, he doesn't cost much at all. That's very nice. Okay, well, yeah. Hopefully we get some stuff from him. We've got the cleaver in the meantime, though, so I might actually go back down into the mine. I could go through that teleporter. I think that cave I was in is a little bit easier to get to just normally. Or you know what I should have done? I should have slapped, like, looting on this guy or something. I'm looking at the map, and it says there's some skeletons out and about. It's just a matter of finding them within this massive labyrinth. Oh, here we go. So let's see. I don't want them to fight each other. I'd obviously like to be getting the kills. There we go. Skeleton head. Pretty simple. Oh, turn the jetpack off real quick. Here we go. Not a skeleton head, but we'll run over here. And not a skeleton head. Okay, well, we tried. Okay, oh, there we go. I got one. We're going to fly away a little bit. Our warpstone's already recharged, so I can just charge this guy up again. Go back to the machines. Bingo, bango. Is this guy even ready as well? He actually was ready. So the skeleton prediction, we can chuck this guy in and we could just order in skeleton heads. I'm not going to yet because we might actually just want bones from this, but cool. Nice. We're good. All this junk, obviously, I can put away except for the goodies that we want. So let's go hook up this ritual. So we're going to need, obviously, skeleton skull, with a skeleton. And there we go. All that's left is going to be the sacrificial bowl and then the ingredients. And then I'll try to remember what we're even crafting with this ritual. But yeah, there we go. That's pretty cool. So what was this ritual? Was it the Book of Binding stuff? The Harried Crusher or something? Man, you know what? I think it was. I think it was to summon the afrit thing or whatever. So let's go ahead and craft some more purple dye. So that's going to be more of these flowers. We can actually change the recipe here to 2 purple dye. I didn't do that previously, but I probably should have. It would have saved us. Actually, no, I think it was a different flower before. I think we're good. Sorry if this is very messy. Anyhow, Book of Binding Afrit. There we go. I'm going to, before I do this, I want to see, do I need to combine that to do this actual ritual? It is the ritual of Unbound Afrit. Okay, so it is a bound Book of Afrit. So I'm going to have to combine both of these in my crafting grid. There we go. And so then this guy's going to sit in the middle, but I guess I need to put all the other ingredients in first. So the other ingredients are, if we bookmark this, quartz, netherite, gunpowder, flint, and steel. I do have a used up flint and steel. We'll see if it accepts it, because that would probably save me a little bit. Let's grab that. Netherrack, of course, and I believe gunpowder. Gunpowder. There we go. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm just trying to get everything in my hotbar. Here we go. So flint and steel, it's used. So if it lets us use it, sure. Boom. Yeah, it actually is. So there we go. Okay, so this thing is going to try to kill us. Okay, that's something important that we have to address. The book also said that, like, they're pretty strong. So yeah. Allowing to summon a Afrit without red chalk. Due to the much reduced power of the pentacle, it cannot be used to control a Afrit, and thus it can only be used to fight and kill a Afrit. Okay, yeah, nice, we're good. And this will create a Afrit essence. Be warned, this is no simple endeavor. The unbound spirit presents great danger to all nearby. That's fine, because our pickaxe does, what, 57 attack damage. So I think we're good, In the meantime, though, I guess we can mentally prepare for whatever's next on this list. So, the Afrit essence. Oh, that was for the red chalk. Yes. I recall. For this little spectacle. I think as well, this thing needed, it needed something else, didn't it? Which one was it? Was it the incentivized attraction? I'm not even sure what we were up to here. Ore crusher. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I think it was this one. Yeah, here we go. So it was this ritual that we were doing, right? This one goes here. So I actually will need, we actually will need some more heads. So we can actually do some of these. So with the skeleton skulls, we might borrow those two just so that we don't have to, have that guy run. But is this guy, I don't even know if he's doing his thing. I'm pretty sure he is. But I guess maybe he's very slow as well. Because, like, it hasn't even absorbed a single ingredient here. So I'm not entirely sure what the deal is. We'll leave him for a bit longer. In the meantime, I will, however, go over here and I will order at least one set of these skulls. And then I might even just order some bones, because that's like plenty of bones. We use them quite often. I think it's a bit of a win there. Yeah, that should be fine. Is he doing his thing yet? Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't let us place the book down if it worked. That's what my assumption. Oh, no, I thought it just ate one. It could also be the flint and steel. Like, I don't know. There's lots of things that could be wrong with that. Alright, while all that's happening, I'm going to have these animals farm themselves, hopefully. And I'm also going to hit them with the other cleaver, or knife. What was it called? Butcher's knife. This guy gives you tallow. And the good thing about the tallow is you can make candles out of it for the rituals. Okay, I cancelled the summoning. I'm going to place it again and just double check what it says. In fact, I will switch it with a fresh flint and steel just to, like, triple check that everything's fine. So I'll place that there. We'll place the book in. It says it started summoning it. It doesn't say anything else. We're just going to hope that works. Fingers crossed. Okay. I've read in the book, or at least I watched a video that had it written in the book. And so I believe we're actually meant to sacrifice an animal within this area. I'm just now trying to, like, double check. And a Afrit needs to be summoned, unbound into this plane, and killed. To obtain the essence in a Afrit. Yeah, okay. Oh, sacrifice cow. That's where it says. Okay. Alright. We can do that. I'm gonna need something to pick up the cow. I think there's, like, a piggyback that we can make. There we go, from Tinker's Construct. Ooh, blood onto a saddle. Do we have golden lassos? Do we have mob? I know we have mob imprisonment tools, but I mean, I don't have plastic, and it's only made out of plastic. Do we have, what if I do #mob? Is there, like, a block that can pick up a mob that we're not already using? Oh, okay. I figured it out. We can actually use rotten flesh, and then I hope I have a saddle. We do. We have one saddle. We can actually just set this up in this guy here, I believe. So I believe if we pick up this... Oh, yeah, this guy's filling up. I'm going to have to switch him out for a basin or whatever. But we should be able to chuck rotten flesh in, and this should cook into blood. So I'm just going to fill this guy up, and we'll start getting the blood rolling. And that seems pretty good for now. All right, we've got 4 slime balls at least, so I'm going to turn this on. And I thought that would do the thing. I think it is. Maybe it's just visually not showing it. I'll toggle shaders off. Oh, yeah, it was just a shader issue. So there we go. We can obviously see there was blood there. So now, the rest of this blood is actually going to turn into blood balls, which actually work as slime balls. So essentially, we've got infinite slime balls. Coagulated blood, they call it. I'm going to grab that piggy backpack. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to fly over here to not a piggy, but a cow. And I'm going to pick it up. Oh, I'm suffocating him, but we're going to fly all the way back over to this ritual that we had set up. Obviously, it is placed here. And then I'm going to drop him. I'm going to drop him. You know what? I'm just going to stand here and kill it. Is that what it needed? I think I see some purple that we didn't see previously, so I think it's working. Yeah. I'm pretty confident we just initiated it. So, yep, it's eating stuff. I'll be back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, get prepared. This guy's about to pop out, and I will have to quickly one-tap him. And he should drop some essence, so it should be win-win. Oh, there he is. He's pretty strong. It took 2 hits from this pickaxe. Let's just quickly, deal with the rest of this stuff. Should be pretty easy. Hopefully we didn't break any of our ritual stuff. I think we're good. Oh, hey, you good? I think he's good. Obviously, we killed him. We did create a bit of a fiery mess, although we appear to be good. Oh, no, that's a little bit scary. Mysterious warriors have been spotted southeast of my colony. Once I'm sure the fire's put out, I might actually just go quickly obliterate them. We do actually have, though, afrit essence. Let's go over here. Where did it say? Southeast. So south and then east should actually be, like, over here. Do we see these warriors? Are they in the water? Where are these? Where are these warriors? I would like to completely obliterate them to protect my village, but I don't see them. I also had no idea that this was here. That is a like grass temple. We might have to check that out at some point. I can't really find the barbarians southeast. Are they like in the colony already? Because I haven't seen them. Alright, well, I think our village is going to get destroyed or something because I can't find these bad guys. Southeast, like, I just want to... I am looking southeast. Okay, well, yeah, they can, I guess, do their thing. Alrighty, in the meantime, let's go ahead and start crafting the other bits. So, we obviously would like to make the red dye, so that's almost it. We obviously need the impure white chalk, which means I'm actually going to have to grab the... other stone. I need 3 of that to get smelted. I actually crafted a little bit too many. And then we need to chuck 3 of this into the soul fire. So the smelting, that's obviously nice and simple. I'll chuck that in there. That'll get done. This in the fire, that's also very simple. I can go ahead and just chuck that in there. There's our ash. Beautiful. And I should be able to, assuming the burnt other stone doesn't take 3 centuries, we should get this. Alrighty, there we go. 3 of this, so I'm going to now combine that with the afrit to make the impure red chalk. We're going to chuck that in there to make it pure, I hope. Yep, there we go. Red chalk. We'll fly back over here. It's still got that like raid symbol on the screen, so I'm a little bit worried about our colony, but yeah, we're pretty much left it to die anyhow. And then we'll just place this red chalk all the way around here. Alrighty, so that is that ritual complete, and pretty much we can finish building this ritual now. Before we do that, in order to actually create this crusher, right, we are going to need a few extra goodies. So for example, we're going to need a gas tier, block of diamond, block of emerald. That stuff's doable. We will also need a block of Iesnium, or however that's pronounced. Now these ingots you actually get from a certain ore, Iesnium ore. Now this stuff can only be found in the nether, and it's only visible while you have the third eye active. That's the occultism like vision, right? So in order to do that, we're going to need another few little tools. One of which in order to see the things is going to be otherworld goggles. So I'm going to pull out our tool here, or our little inventory. I'm going to craft some of this stuff. So lens frame using silver and other stone. Obviously, we have the leather and whatnot, but we also need infused lenses. Now, these are going to be silver, a little bit of gold, and a glass lens, which is going to be one of those crystals that we've made a few times by putting diamonds in the soul fire. So we'll quickly zip over here. I don't know why I placed the fire here when we're doing all our occultism stuff over there. But there we go. We've got all that stuff, so we'll fly back over. So, where are we? This should create the lens. Beautiful. So, yeah, we should be able to craft this. So I'm going to need 2 silver and a gold. Let's go ahead and grab that. All right, so the lenses are going to need this spectral compulsion thing, which was the purple and white crystal. So I think it was actually this one right here. So we'll go ahead and slap down our sacrificial stuff. What else am I going to need? The bowl in the middle. There we go. Then we obviously grab the ingredients. And this guy should be pretty good to start. Obviously, I need the book as well. Which book was it? Oh, God. I've forgotten. Boom. We are going to need a Book of Binding Foliot. So I'll bookmark that guy again. Where are we? Book of Binding Foliot. We're going to need this thing. Okay, we can craft on. Wonderful. It's not every day we can get away with doing that. Chuck this guy here. And this thing should start up. There we go. We're turning that into lenses. Now, there is another thing we need. Once we have the lenses, we'll be able to see the ores, but we won't be able to pick them up. So we'll actually need to get our hands on this guy here. The, that made a scary sound. The infused pickaxe. So this guy will need Stygia's higher binding ritual, which I wish I could click on this to see it. You know what I mean? Like, I wish I could see that, the actual, like, pattern so that I knew which one it was. I should probably put names next to them, shouldn't I? All right, so that's actually this ritual over here. I've put a few little signs that will hopefully point us to the right direction. So there we go. We've got our lens. I'm actually going to have to pick up a bunch of this stuff and move it around. Once again, I know I should probably just make the bowls for each of these rituals, but we're a little bit lazy, okay? Just a little bit. So the infused pickaxe, this guy's going to need a few things. Obviously, he needs the pickaxe head. So that's going to be this guy crafted out of 3 of those crystals. He's going to need 2 sticks and 2 silver. So we'll do that again. We'll grab the silver out. 1, 2. We'll grab the sticks out. 1, 2 again. And we will actually need a 4th or a 5th, sacrificial bowl placed down. So 1 of these, 2 sticks, 2 silver. And then in the middle of this guy is going to be a Book of Binding Genie. So that's going to be this recipe here, which we don't actually have. So I'm actually going to need more green petals, which I thought we had extra. Oh, you know what? They're lying on the ground, aren't they? You know what? Let's go ahead and make some bone meal. You guys also told me that apparently you don't need to use shears anymore. So I think we were growing them here, yeah. So we can grow these, right? The green mystical flowers. And yeah, look at that. They just break without needing shears, which means you can actually, it's a lot easier to farm these guys. As you can see, you can turn them into toll flowers and then just punch them to pick them up. And there you go. You've just like quadrupled all of your, stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. We will also need a Book of Quill, which needs a book. I need these things. To be honest, one of these coming episodes, we are going to work on automating a lot of stuff that can be like redundant. You know what I mean? Like, I shouldn't have to be crafting books. We should have books already made in our system. So I'll try to set that up, hopefully after we get all the rest of this stuff set up. So I just made the wrong thing, didn't I? I didn't actually want to make that. Oh, well, we've got an extra. Okay, there we go. Book of Genie. Yep, that goes there. This goes here. We grab that. Bada bing, bada boom. Fly all the way over here and slap this guy in the middle. Oh, it's saying it is not ready. Okay. This should be the right ritual, I think. This should be Stygia's higher binding. Are these just normal sticks? I think they are. I think they're just normal sticks. Just forged rods, wooden rods. So I think sticks work. Spirit attuned pickaxe head. Yep. The other 2 bits, let's confirm. Silver ingot. Okay. The actual thing here. Oh, you know what it needs? It actually needs 4 candles in the corner, I believe. All right, that's 4 candles in the corner. And yep, there we go. Starts up. So this is going to make the pickaxe. The actual goggles, I believe we can craft as well. So there we go. Overworld goggles. or otherworld goggles, sorry. I can slap these guys, I think, in the head slot, so we'll have to switch them out. And so now currently we are seeing into the other world, allegedly. So I just need to wait for this guy to finish crafting, and then we can go into the nether and mine up the resources we need to pretty much start up that ritual. We can actually place the rest of this stuff down for the most part. We will need another sacrificial bowl in the middle. But yeah, we're doing pretty good. And there we go. Boom. Pickaxe. So I'll quickly pick up these things. We only need a few of them, I think. We'll jump over here and set this guy up to be ready. So boom, 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 boom. That'll at least get the bar off our screen. Now I need to go into the nether. So that's actually going to be over here. Oh, God. It goes very purple with these goggles on, in case somehow you haven't noticed. So now we are looking for a different type of ore, right? We're looking for this Ieznium stuff. So it actually looks like it's meant to be like almost like a deep slate ore, or maybe like almost like a bit of a obsidian in the ore. So yeah, I guess we need to somehow spot this. Oh, here we go. I've been looking around for a bit, and we've finally found one. Yeah, so this is what they look like, I guess. We'll go ahead and mine this. It looks like there's only one here, and of course it's in the roof. We'll pick this up. Now, I mined this with fortune. I heard it make the sound, but we clearly didn't get anything. Oh, I mined it with the wrong pickaxe. Oh, that's so dumb. Okay, I'll keep looking for more. But yeah, now we know it appears to just be a random spawn, because I have been going around quite a bit, and that's the first piece I've found. I guess you just got to keep an eye out. Maybe even shaders off. It's still pretty hard to see, to be honest. Okay. It took a little while. I found another piece. We're going to need a lot of this stuff. So I'm going to mine this up. And there we go. We've got Ieznium ore. Now, this stuff, can we, like, duplicate this? We can turn it into 2. Can we, like, take it any further than that? It doesn't really look like it. We can obviously blast it. We can crush it into ore pieces, that sort of stuff. Okay. It looks like that's the play, just to macerate it or chuck it in something like that to get some dust out. And then the dust obviously just melts into it. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna need at least like 4 of these. Man, that was not easy to find. I'm starting to think that my play might actually be to just start like strip mining. In which case, I'm probably better off doing that under the ground, so I can potentially find some what do you call it, netherite as well, which we don't really have a lot of. So I might do that. Alrighty, we've got one more piece of ore. These are very hard to find, by the way. There's obviously something I'm meant to be doing. I imagine either that or they are just incredibly rare. Ooh, okay, hold on. So I was Googling it because I'm like, there must be a better way to find it. Like it's pretty ridiculous to try and find all these ores. Just like I'm running through all this open air, like exposed walls, and still struggling to find it. There is allegedly a thing we can do. So a divination rod or a divining rod, right? This guy right here. If we make this, which is actually a pretty decent recipe, we will apparently be able to attune it to the ore that we have. So you will have to find at least one ore to begin with. And yeah, and then we should be good. So I'll quickly go and make what we need. So we're going to need at least 1 diamond to be turned into one of these fun little crystals over here. Oh, I did not want to drop that. All right, but then we should very easily be able to make this rod. So sticks in one of these spirit attuned gems. Divination rod. We'll grab this guy out. Now, how do I attune it to the material? Do you craft it together? No. Do we right-click to open it? Not attuned to any material. Okay. I'm going to place the ore down. I'm going to right-click on it. Shift right-click on it. Oh, it is now attuned to Ieznium ore. Okay. By the way, I don't have my otherworldly goggles on. Do you think I can just mine this up with a normal Allthemodium pickaxe? I'll tell you what. We'll give it a try, right? Because obviously normally you're not meant to be able to see it. You're meant to have the otherworld goggles on and then mine it with the infused pickaxe. But let's just see. Let's see what happens. So it does drop the Ieznium, but as you can see, even with Fortune 5, we only got 1. Now, it's possible, I think, that we only got 1. You know what I mean? Like, and you can only get 1. I'll mine this one as well, because why not, I guess? That one gave us 2. Okay, so I think Fortune does apply to it. We just got very unlucky on that first one. That's actually really, really good. Like, that's very good. So, let's go back into this, into the nether, if we can figure out how to do it. And I should be able to find the stuff with the divining rod now. So we'll chuck on our goggles. So the otherworld goggles. I'll charge up the divining rod by holding right click. As you can see on the right side, it like charged up. And apparently apparently it makes it glow. That is really good. So there you go. This is so much easier than what we were doing before. Wow. Okay. So I'll charge it up again. I'll look around. Oh, okay. Yeah. Make yourself a divining rod after you get one piece because that is insane. That is so much better than what we were doing. So it's possible that's enough if I would get lucky with fortune, but actually I think even without the fortune it's lucky because we just needed what? We needed 5. And we have 5 minimum here. So yeah, perfect. So I will quickly go back to the base. We can switch out our goggles in a second. Then I can go ahead and place these down. Mine them with my fortune now. Get a few extras. We've now got 8 of this stuff. I'm going to chuck it in here to be duplicated. And that should be good. And yeah, I mean, I'd say that is overall a complete success. So we'll put all this stuff away, all this junk and whatnot. And we should have Eosnium. And we have Eosnium dust. There we go. We should get quite a bit of that. I'm going to smelt all this up into ingots. Obviously, we just needed 9 ingots for the block. And then we're actually pretty good to go ahead and try and start this guy, I think. Do we have a ghast tier? We do. Beautiful. So I'm going to grab the ghast tier. What else do I need? Block of diamond, block of emerald. So that's obviously doable. Block of diamond. There we go. Do we have any emeralds lying around? I know we spent quite a lot, but we still actually have a pretty decent amount, to be honest. There's our block of emerald. Block of Isnium, or Eosnium or whatever, and we're good. So grab this, boom, turn that into a block. We now have everything we need in terms of, at the very least, the resources. For the rest of this ritual, we will need another Book of Binding Mard. So this guy's going to be a little bit tricky because we're going to need purple dye. So that'll be probably this guy. 2 purple dye. We will need orange dye, which I don't particularly think we have just sort of lying around, although we apparently have a Wilden Spike from a Wilden Defender, which will give us the... sure, we'll take it. We'll take it. Now, we're going to need Purified Ink and another Book and Quill, which actually needs a feather. We do, believe it or not, have chickens down here, which drop their eggs. We haven't set this up to be a farm or anything, which is a little bit tricky. I'll tell you what, I'll breed one of the chickens and then see if we can get some drops off it. So that's just going to be some seeds. We could also, while we're here, set up a feeding trough for it, just to get the chickens rolling. I feel like that's a pretty good idea. Feeding trough. Was that the only... Hold on. Trough. Can I spell? Trough. Yeah, we need a carrot. We should have carrots somewhere. It's just a matter of getting them. Well, actually, we had some right at the base here, so I should be able to do that. There we go. Carrots. Beautiful. So turn one of those into a golden carrot, obviously. Then turn that into the feeding trough. Bada bing, bada boom. Run this guy over here, and we'll make sure it works. So I'm going to place the feeding trough there. I'm going to put in my seeds, and let's see if these guys explode with eating the seeds. Sure enough, they do. So we'll give it a few more seconds. I'll wait until we see a baby chicken, and then I'll test our luck. How does that sound? So we should get a baby chicken. Yep, there is one down there, I believe. We didn't get a feather. Okay, I'll look for some wild chickens then, because I want to keep them to farm. Alrighty, survey says feather. Beautiful. Alrighty, and so for the ink, we're going to have to chuck the black dye in there. That should give us the purified ink. We should be able to make a book and quill quite easily now. Then we should be able to make the book of binding. And then we should be able to bind that together with the other something. I don't know what I'm saying there. And then I believe we can start the ritual right here. So ghast here, block of emerald, block of diamond, block of Eosnium, and then the Book of Binding married. We're now summoning an ore crusher. Now, with this ore crusher, I do want another resource. There is apparently a way to store these demons or these spirits or whatever they're called. And when they're stored, they won't waste away, I guess. Now, this guy already might not waste away. I think I heard something like that. It might be a soul gem. Soul gems are diamonds set in precious metals, which are then infused with a genie. The spirit creates a small dimension that allows the temporary storage of living beings. Beings of a great power or size cannot be stored, however. Okay. Maybe it doesn't work for this then. Silver. I mean, it's all resources we can get, I think. And it's actually in the Strigia. Okay. This is doable. Book of Ginny. How difficult is that? I would need another feather, but that's definitely doable. This thing's processing, by the way. It doesn't need a sacrifice or anything. But yes, I believe I was told that like it won't actually despawn, like this being that we're creating. With that being said, though, when I look in here, it does say the crusher decays much slower than lower tier crushers, but it still says that it does decay. You know what I mean? It doesn't say that it doesn't. So I'm not really sure what to think of that. Foliot crusher. I mean, this crusher doesn't even say that it despawns, does it? No. Alright, so yeah, this little guy here, you can see the essence decay. He's at 22%. This was our slow crusher that we made. So he's slowly decaying away. I guess we'll be able to open up this guy and see exactly how the decay is happening there, if it is at all. And then I think we'll give him a test run. We've got plenty of resources for him to, I guess, crush, and we'll see how he goes. I'm not too sure. We'll probably end this episode relatively soon, though, in case some of you are holding on for that. Oh, here we go. Okay, so here he is. This is Madslamerios. Sure, he looks happy. We can open him up by shift right clicking. Oh, yeah, look, he doesn't have the decay stat. Oh, that's really good. That's really good. This guy, if I shift right click, essence decay. This guy over here, obviously, nothing. And he's very fast. So, how does this guy work? Let's put it to the test. I'm gonna quickly go into the mining dimension, and I'm gonna grab some goodies. We've got plenty of resources. It's just a matter of processing them. So if I were to say want, what do I want? You know what? I'd like some gold processed. Okay, I'd like some gold. Is there anything else we want at the moment? Not really. You know what I should do? Oh, I should set the wormhole up. Oh yeah, okay. We have the potential to make a big mess here. We'll do that in another episode though. At the moment though, I have my gold. First things first, can you crush a gold, like a full piece like this? Can you do anything with this? Oh, nah, he dropped it. He doesn't want it. Okay. Well, in that case, let me grab all this out. And do I right click you with it? Or do I drop a stack on the ground? Oh, did he? Oh, okay. He is now crushing the gold. We can shift right click to open him and see how fast he goes. There we go. He's obviously turning it into 2 times. So it's only a 2 times duplication at the moment. I have heard that there's a way to do 6 times. I don't know how to do that though. I don't know how. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. You guys have told me, which means I'll probably have to go read back in the comments after this episode. But I swear there was a way to do it. Wait. Wait. I think he's already doing it. Hold on. We've got 22, we've got 34, we've got 40. We've got 46. He's multiplying these by 6. Every single time. Okay. Yeah. We can work with this. We can work. He's massive, by the way. Hey, that's pretty good. That is very, very good. 6 times ore processing. See, now comes the question of what do we... Oh, you know, I forgot to turn shaders back on. What do we call this episode? Is this 6 times ore processing? Or is this occultism ore crusher, you know... like, what is this? Is this the Marid ore crusher? The very fast ore crusher? There's so many title opportunities. I don't know. I'm impressed, though. I'm definitely impressed. And, yeah, he doesn't look like he's going to decay at all. Okay. Well... if we didn't have a resource problem before in terms of the actual resources, we definitely don't now. So for the next episode, what's the plan? We need to do processing. Yeah, we need to do processing. I have a feeling we set up... I don't know. We need to upgrade all of our furnaces, I think. Yeah. I reckon that might be my plan. So is this guy done? Is he... yeah, he's done for now. So he can chill there. I don't think he'll despawn because that guy hasn't despawned. And we had a lumberjack. I don't know if... oh, actually, you know what? I think I see him over here. If this guy hasn't despawned, yeah. If this guy hasn't despawned, they will never despawn. This little dude's been out in this forest, just, you know, being a simple farmer. We have a chest over here. You know, occasionally he puts things in there. He's just, he does his thing. So that guy shouldn't despawn. Right. What I'm probably going to do is either we will replace this furnace here, the powered furnace, with either an upgraded version of this, which we might do. Like I could just replace the card that's in here. So these cards, I could place them in here and just fully upgrade this guy. I could put more speed upgrades. I don't think I want to do that. He's not really that fast. Or we hook this guy up and upgrade him. So obsidian furnace. So I would need some netherite to upgrade him. Would go to Allthemodium, would do all that stuff. And then we can at least start smelting these ores. Then I think once we have that set up, we'll have to upgrade our this stuff again. We'll, put more sides on it and maybe even upgrade it so that he can store just like all the stuff, because he's getting pretty full. And then, like, if I put all this stuff in, what are we looking at? You know what? I mean, it's still... we just put all that stuff in and it went up by 2. For the 2 different types, I would imagine. Yeah. What was I saying? I was saying something. Yeah, upgrade this storage and then automate, I think. Automate this guy getting resources, right? He's still not fast enough, though. That's my problem. I might need multiple of him. To be fair, making multiple of him should be relatively easy now that we've at least got this guy. I think. I'd obviously need more of the, whatchamacallit, the Esnium. But now that I have the Divining Rod, that's also very easy to find. So yeah, I think we're good. You know what? I'll tell you what. Let's push this guy into the into this thing a little bit. Let's put him right up there, and we'll pose for a thumbnail. How does that sound? Like, look at how happy he is. Yeah. Okay. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. Hopefully you learn a thing or two, especially the ore sextupling that thing does. Very impressive. Very, very impressive. The mining of the ores, finding them with the divining rod, and then placing them down and breaking them again with fortune. That seems like a pretty good strat. Arguably, giving him one of them would probably triple it. Or, sorry, sextuple it. Should we give that a try real quick while we're doing this outro? I think we should. I think that's definitely worth doing. I will need to grab my goggles out. Goggles, there we go. What else is there? I mean, thank you guys for watching. Yeah, let me do this divining rod real quick. So it's divined. I don't think I saw anything, so we'll run over here. I'll keep divining. Oh, there we go. I saw it for a second. I will get... Oh, we're actually... Okay. You know what? I think that was the previous thing I divined to. And now this is... No, it did run out. Okay. Well, anyway. Can I... Oh, no. It's still attuned. Okay. You know what? I think you can just attune the rod to netherrack and it will find it. I don't think you need to specifically use it on a piece of Esnium. Just for the record. So we'll mine this up. We've got now Esnium ore. Let me switch back to the proper vision. Let me go home as well. We'll just do the warp stone a little bit faster than finding a little warp pad. Go to the machines. We will fly out to this guy. And I want to see if he's going to do it. So throw that at him. He picks it up. Maybe I snap another thumbnail up. And he gives us 6 ores. Or 6 dust. Very, very good. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you to everyone for supporting me financially. Watching the ads on the videos helps me out big time. But thank you as well to anyone who's donated or become a channel member. That stuff helps me out as well. Do we have barbarians? Did we ever find these guys? I don't... Like, this is southeast of our colony. And I'm just... Like, we've got spiders and stuff. Maybe they're, like, in there. But they're just... I don't know. They just don't really happen to be barbarians. You know what I mean? Like... I don't know. Let me know where I should be looking for these alleged barbarians. But yeah, I think that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.